Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first of my Wet n Wild series. I picked up some of the limited edition Wet n Wild palettes that just came out. I didn't get all of them because not all of the palette colors appeased me. But the one I'm using today is called Not a Basic Peach. I would say it's my favorite one, but I think they're all really beautiful color palettes. The price point is phenomenal. I believe each palette that's this size right here is like $5.99, $4.99. I don't even think it's like $5. They even have ones that are smaller. They are like quads or something, and they're like $3. And then they have indies, which are 99 cents. So you can't go wrong with these palettes. They're perfect as gifts if you get someone like a couple of these as stocking stuffers or just gifts. They're freaking beautiful. This is the look that I did with the Not a Basic Peach palette. So if you want to know how I got this look, let's move on. Always starting off with the base. Today I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Medium Custard, and I'm going to blend that out with my Beauty Blender. I know it's on its last leg. I promise I threw it away after I was done. This is the Wet n Wild Not a Basic Peach ColorIcon palette. We're going to use the shade on top with an angled brush, and it I believe is called Brow Bone because they kind of label them accordingly to how you're going to use it. That's going to set our base. Then I'm going to take this Mighty Morphe E28 brush and this blue shade, and it's going to be like a little bit of a highlight to the transitional shade. I'm going to dust that on top of my crease. Then moving on to the transitional shade, and this is the Royal Langnickel Small Crease Brush. I'm going to start off in the outer corner of my eye, and when I feel like the color was dispersed enough in that corner, I'm going to start spreading it towards the inner corner of my eye, creating that nice little crease as a little starter. And for depth, same brush and the darker brown shade. None of these shades have names to them. They're kind of like crease, brow, blah, blah. So I'm just going to like name them accordingly to how I'm going to use them. And I'm going to use that to add depth and then slowly drag it over, but not all the way to the inner corner. Keep it more focused on the outer corner and of course the lower lash line as well. Once you reach the desired amount of intensity for your lower lash line, I start cleaning up a little bit. So I take my Morphe E17 brush and just eradicate those lines of demarcation. So that way you can get those blends that we love. It's all about the blends. To cut my crease, my favorite thing to use is a flat brush such as this Luxie one. And Inglot Gel Liner is seriously the she's. Especially if you're like tan like I am, it's hard to have colors pop. So you have to use a really light, this is like just straight white. I will put the number in the description below because I don't remember it right now, but it's a straight white liner, and I use that to cut my crease all the time, especially if I'm trying to pop light blue colors like the one that's going on my lid. And then a brush like this, somehow with my small eyes, it just fits perfectly to cut the crease instead of a big brush. Yeah, I don't really have much room to work with here, so smaller appliances create smaller lines. I'm going to use this blue color. I grabbed my brush from my Subculture palette because it was sitting there and I did not want to wake up the baby, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to use this. And it worked okay, but using my fingers seems to be something I've been using almost every time I put on my makeup, and I don't know why, but hey, it does the job. And after my application, I like to clean up. So I take that Royal Langnickel brush again and just clean up my lines. I'm a clean up as you go kind of girl. Some people like to just put it on and then clean up after, but I don't know. Maybe I'm like weird like that. I'm going to take that same brush and that dark shade again and just lightly dust it on the end because there's going to be some parts of liquid liner that's on there that I probably didn't get with the blue, but I'm going to use this to blend them together and watch them get married. I really love this color. It's like an antiqued vintage rosé you would have on New Year's in 1977. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I feel when I see this. I'm going to use that to kind of blend out my lower lash line. Then I'm going to mix these top two colors together. One is more gold, one is really pale yet shimmery, and I'm going to use that to pop out those inner corners. I'll put the gold one first just to add warmth, and then to highlight that's where the lighter shade comes in. The liner on my eye is the NYX Liquid Glam Luxe Aqua Liner. That is a tongue twister. It is in 24 karat glamour. These work really well. Just don't blink when they're wet or else they will get everywhere. So I keep my eyes semi-closed as they dry. Hey, Display. And he is super fine. This is the Essence Super Fine Eyeliner Pen. I've been loving this because the applicator is so perfect for a wing. It's long and it's thin. So it gives you that little flick, if you know what I mean. Like, it's just so perfect for it. And it's a new find. I am seriously in love. It's amazing. So I'm going to add a wing. In other words, I'm going to add a wing to this look because I think wings look really good with this look. And if you know me, then you know for some reason in the winter I support bangs and wings. But I'm obviously grant my bangs because I don't know. I'm just not feeling them this time. It's kind of weird. Do you guys like bangs? Let me know if you guys like bangs or not because yeah. And seriously, I love partying with these babes. This is the Buxom Hold the Line Waterproof Liner in Call Me. I've been using this like every video, as well as the Buxom Big T's Plumping Mascara. Their line is so bomb. The eyeliner is rich. The mascara plumps. The freaking lip creams plump. Like, it's seriously amazing. For lashes, I am using the Eyelure in collaboration with Ann Lee. It's the Vlogger series. It's the Faux Mink collection and So Lush. So far, I'm liking the shape. They seem to fit my eye. And here we go with Bay again. This is the Buxom lip liner in Dolly Danger. I really love their lip liners. They're almost like lipsticks. They're very creamy, moisturizing, and they also have a brush, so you can brush on that lip and create no lines. This is really bomb right here. Talk about moisturizing. This is the Buxom Metallics and Ruby Luster. These lipsticks are metallic. They are shiny, glittery, not chunky though, but very moisturizing. I'm in love, and we are all done, you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget also to hit that notification bell. And thank you again so much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Toodles!